Okay, good evening. Welcome to this Thursday night stream. It's a quick flight tonight. I say quick, I think it's a couple of hours in actual fact, from Corfu to Cyprus. Mainly testing out after all the woes we had with the beta version of update 14, which destroyed anything that sort of moved, really. So it gave GSX a hard time and really messed up the flight sim. So much so it's just taken me the last couple of days to get everything loaded back on. All the add-ons, complete reinstall of Microsoft 2020 as well. But there you go, that's all part of the fun. So they keep telling us. Here we are at Corfu right now. There's a fleet of Asian aircraft in here as well, all the way from Greece. And yeah, so let's take a look at our flight plan for this afternoon, this evening. Here we are at Corfu, and we're taking off and heading in a southeasterly direction over Greece, well south of Athens. And then we've got some great views coming up, if it's as clear as this. We got all the Greek islands, most of the main ones there will be passing. Obviously the big one down here, Crete. We've got Rhodes here. And then continuing our southeasterly direction into Cyprus. We'll be flying over Paphos, following the south coast along. All the way into Larnaca Bay, and I do believe it's that teardrop landing. We go out to the power station in Oroclini and then spin back on ourselves. So that's what we're doing today. Let's have a quick look at weather conditions. Last time I checked, there's quite a considerable amount of cloud moving in to the southeast of Cyprus. So let's just have a look quickly at cloud cover. Yeah, there it is. There's a big band of cloud coming in with that. Whether that's bringing in any rain or not, I don't know. No, but to the north, this bubble area here represents significant weather. So that could be, oh god, that could be anything, couldn't it? It could be storms. But as we can see there is a band of cloud. Yeah, a big band of cloud over Cyprus at this very moment, and to the north of Corfu as well. What else can we see on there? Right, so we'll take that off, put the weather radar on just to see. So yeah, there's a few bits of bands of rain. Looks like that's just moving away from Larnaca, and there's another big belt just above it. On the way, pretty clear. We should have clear skies all the way until we get to roundabout Rhodes. So yeah, I'm going to just check to see wind conditions here in the UK. Of course, we got storm. What are they calling it this time? Is it Lgkr or something like that? I don't know. Let's have a look. Wind barbs. Right, let's have a look. Oh no, pretty gentle in actual fact. Nothing much to worry about on our routes there. So we'll check out our OFP. We're due to go in about an hour. If we can get away early, we'll get away early. Route takes us up to flight level 39,000 feet today, minus 56 up there. We have total weight of 52 tons, just over 52 tons. On that, we're going to be taking around about 6.1 tons of fuel as well to help us get down there. So, right, let's pop back into the simulator. First thing we've got to do, start getting things powered up inside. Let's get some batteries on. The old GPU's been charging those, so they should be near enough charged up. Once that's doing that, we get the ADIRs aligned. Just wait for the battery light. There we go. Wait for it to go off. Come on, it's a bit slow today. Oh, dull. You know why. Let's keep that in. That'd help, wouldn't it? Right, battery lights come on. That should clear it any moment. There you go. That's better. Right, and number 2. Marvellous. Right, let's get some crew supply on and ground control. Nav and logo light on. Okay, we had a AIRC update today as well. Well, it was yesterday, I think. Let's just make sure that's all up to date. Right, so active. Yeah, it is today. 2nd of November to the 29th for the active nav data. Check that, CFM56s. That's correct. That's looking all good. Right, let's go back to the Mokdu menu. Atsu. AOC menu, and we'll get our initial flight plan data in. Flight number today is CYP for Cyprus Airways. CYP, what are we? 4828. 4828. That should automatically drag the rest of the data in, hopefully. There we go. Right, so here we go from Corfu. The site was Larnaca. Our alternate airport today is Paphos, should anything go wrong, but we should be okay. Route times, yeah, just under 2 hours, 1 hour 50 minutes is our total airtime. Repeat the init data, that should automatically drag that in. I've got to do a bloody flight number again. CYP 4828 4828. Whack that in. Cost index today is 36. Cruise is 39,000 feet against minus 56. Neg 56. Whack that in there. Let's get some wind data. As I say, looking on the charts there, it looks pretty clear, not too bad. So, right, let's just take a flick through that. Yeah, all good. Performance data and what else? The load data we can do once we've got boarding completed. Let's get that sorted out here. Let's get the flight plan in. Whoops. Right, into there. Okay, that's fine. Well, we're not worried about the timings here. We will be, because self-loading cargo won't like that. So we're going to have to frig the timings. I've done the timing sort of real time, but I've put the sim time back to sort of afternoon, so we sort of get some daylight hours rather than a night flight. Didn't really fancy a night flight. So right, so today we are not EasyJet. We'll just do the default. That's all okay. Oh, so what's that? 162 passengers. Flight plan. Right, this is where it's gonna not like me. Departure time 1900. Flight leaves today. Right, is that gonna work? Well, in worst case, we could just board everyone straight on. Check-in open 2 hours ago. Boarding should be on time. Expected. Oh, right. So, it's worked it out. Oh, well done. I didn't expect that. Right. So, in-flight services today. We've only got a 2 hour flight, so you're not going to get much on this in terms of food and drinks. 1 round of drinks. 1 round of food. I think what I'll do. Oh no, that's food, isn't it? Wrong one. Okay, so that's fine. Is just increase the amount of drinks. 10 minutes to go, and then every 30 minutes. Will that increase it? Let's have a look. I don't think that's going to work. Oh well, that is what it is. That is custom, yeah. It's not going to let me do it. Time zone intelligence. Okay, we'll keep that as it is. Right, start flights. Make sure you enter a luggage weight greater than 0. Right, well, that was about... Where did we have to do that? Right, for some reason it's not stuck in the luggage weight, which was about 2.5 tons, apparently. I don't know why it's done that. Let's just check Simbrief again. I'm sure it did. Passenger count. Does it want an adjustment on that? Yes, it does. Right, okay. That'll do us. In-flight services. And start flight. Okay, that's better. It's happy. Let's just make sure it's quite aware of what timings are today. Oh, that's me. Right, SLC, are you happy? Let's have a look.
Hello.
Hi, Captain.
Right, 17
How are you
minutes.
this evening?
Hi there. I'm okay today, thanks.
Great. We're just getting ready for departure. Once we've opened the door, we'll speak to the terminal staff and find out how long they think it'll be until boarding starts.
Okay, no problem. Feel free to open the doors whenever you're ready.
No problem.
Right, so let's... Well, I'm going to sync up like I did last time. Sync up GSX with self-loading cargo when that is ready. The only trouble is that just holds us up when we get to doing the payload data, but never mind. We can live with that. Right, so what we could be doing is getting the oh no, we can't do that yet neither, can't we? Yes we can. We'll do it as the predicted fuel, because we've lost a couple of passengers, so no worries. Did we fuel in?
Refueling truck is on its way.
Marvellous. Right, let's get rid of that screen a minute.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Okie dokie. Ground services. Have a look.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, so I've spoken to security and they've started checking in, but there's at least half an hour to go before we expect to be receiving any passengers.
We'll get the stairs there.
Thanks.
Great. Remember to give me a call if you need anything. I'll speak to you later.
Right, yeah, if you remember last time, because we went to World Update 14, the beta version on Microsoft Flight Simulator, the stairs wouldn't raise. They'd just stay at this height that they are at in the moment, and you know, and it was the same with the baggage kit as well. That wouldn't raise up. You just saw things floating, and the passengers were just like floating.
Fuel truck is in position.
But anyway, that's fixed now.
Please don't load aircraft.
On and off, it took a couple of days to get it all done, but it's all working nicely again. Right, fuel truck's here. Right, flight plan says 6.1. I'm going to go with 6.5 tons just to be safe. Let's wait for him to do his bit. Is he connecting? Oh, he's just connecting up. Right, so they're going to be moaning now. Let's get back in the cockpit. Right, so I want to go back to the mock-do menu, config, fuel. Well, that's not bad actually. It's new enough, 6.5 tons as it is, so this isn't going to take them long. Let's whack that in there. he doing it? He's not put nothing in yet. Right, let's try that one more time. Fuel. Oh, no wonder. Bloody hell. 6, 5. Right, I'm going to go 0, 0, 0 in there. 0 it. And then we go 6, 500. That's it. I don't think it took it last time by the looks of it. There we go. That'll take him a while. Let's get on with the flight plan. Okay, so we are at Corfu. Our departure today, I do believe, is 34. Runway 34. And we're departing by Malad 1L. That's 1V, we just passed it. L1L. Insert that. And Larnaca at the moment is 22. Arrival. Arrival S. I think it's yes, Bone 1A, I do believe. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's not. It's Paphos we're going past. There we go. Paphos 1C, I do believe. There we go. Insert that. We'll get the flight plan up on the display just to make sure there's no discontinuities in there. Well, that's a bit of a tight turn, isn't it? Bloody hell. Wow. Okay, put the constraints on, see what we got. So initially we are climbing to 4,500 feet. Let's punch that in. Right, let's just check the rest of the flight plan. Looking good so far. Yep. And this should be the last leg down, I think, from here. There we go. Right, so down to 13,000 feet at Paphos. 1,100 feet as we passed Limassol. Aldi, yeah, and as I thought, it's a weird old teardrop approach that is, isn't it? Looking good. Okay, that makes a change with Simbrief not getting any discos or anything in there. Well, I'm not going to moan. That's going good. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this is what my simulator needed, was a good fresh install of reinstall everything. So right, let's whack that down. That's the quickest I've done a bloody flight plan. Wow. Right, so performances. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the load sheets before we crack on with that. Right, well, we'll have a quick look at the scenery whilst we're here then. Here we are at, if you've been here before, this end of the runway will look quite familiar to most. What's the old, oh, that's working now. There we go. This is runway 34. This will be the end that we're taking off from. This is the add-on. I forget who's done this add-on scenery now. Of the airfield, but yeah, if you've been here and you're a bit of an aircraft spotter, I do believe you may have visited this hotel and sat on this balcony up here with a few cold beers, looking at the aircraft coming in and departing. Right, so let's check this out. Let's speed that up a little bit as well, because it'll take forever otherwise. Right, that's better. Yeah, so it's on sort of a bit of a salt lake here as well, and this is the add-on scenery that we have for this airport. This seems to be more of the cargo end of the airfield, and then from here we've got the passenger end. Here we are. Not a badly detailed airport, bus station outside. As it is, not really that much to see. Bit of a car park down here. And then we got the sort of general aviation section of the airport, and it carries on over here as well, which I do believe also has some of their military aircraft. And this old jalopy, look at this. Got no idea what it is, but it looks fantastic. It looks like it's I don't know, one of Greek Airlines' little aircraft there. It's seen better days. Look at those burn marks, the scorch marks from the engine's exhaust down the side. Oh, lovely. Right, so there you go. That is the airport here. Looking pretty good. Not bad. Larnaca, we got the new scenery there as well. That looks absolutely fantastic. But can have a little look around Corfu whilst we're here. There's the old castle, which is out on the old rock here. Looking pretty good. Ships out there doing their stuff. Have a little pan around, take some snaps. And then down into the port over the other side. And this ferry, yeah, they do. This ferry, you can actually follow this across if you wanted to, if you got the time. Obviously, it runs from this port here, and it ends up in this direction over to Greece. Another car ferry there. There you go. Let's having a little look at the island. Right, okay, let's get back. How long we got till... All right, okay, we got luggage being loaded in around about 6 minutes' time, and boarding shortly after that as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the GSX boarding until self-loading cargo is ready to do that. What we will do is get the catering trucks here. I think they can get in and do their stuff now. GSX request catering service.
Are on their way.
Oh, slow that down a bit. Yeah, it's not very busy here this evening. I'm sure I've got the real-time traffic on. I mean, even out of season, this is still a little busy airport most of the year round. Here comes the old catering trucks. So get the sausage rolls on. Right, what we can do is, whilst we're waiting for the loading to start, the baggage and everything, In about 4 minutes' time, we'll check out the departure charts and our arrival for Cyprus as well. We'll do that as long as we're ensuring that the grub and the beer is installed or loaded. There he goes, good job. Looks like he's ate all the pies, doesn't it? Oh, poor soul, I can talk. Same going on down this end as well. Right, I've actually got this one because what used to happen here was it was ridiculous, really. You'd get the passengers, they'd call a bus in, so the bus would arrive at the gate, and then it would just drive them to here. So I've changed that now. I've set it up so that the passengers come walking out of the terminal. You know, that's the beauty with GSX. It is totally customizable. There he goes. Whoops. You got any more? Any more for any more? Oh, I've got to decrease the sensitivity of this as well. Here he comes. Right, good job. There we go. Grub and booze is loaded. Okay, so whilst we're waiting, let's get the Navigraph stuff loaded up. Import the routes. Wait for your actions, close one. Oh, that'll do it automatically. The crew will do that, so no worries. What we want is our departure. Our departure is on Mal 1D, which should be down here somewhere. There we go, Mal 1D, departure.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead.
Yeah. So there is this unusual turn right. Our one seems a bit steeper than that.
Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please. Clear enough. 4 out of 5. Okay, Captain. Radio check complete. We'll contact you once the ground vehicles arrive and we're ready to start loading. Roger.
Right, so we have got a speed restriction on our way out, which is 210 knots. I'm just going to make sure... what have we got there? GAR 02, be about 500 feet. Yeah, it hasn't put that in, so I'm going to put that speed restriction in now. 210. We should be okay with it. That's pretty close. Oh, I see. It's put it in there as well. Then after that, at 4,500 feet, we increase that speed to 230 knots. That's it. GAR 12. 230. Marvellous. Right, let's check one more time on the plan here. Have to expand that out a bit. Right, 210, 230, and where are we after GAR? Right, Mallet. It's KRK. Marvellous. We'll just... yeah, we'll just go full beans after GAR, whatever it is. Okay, got the...
ground to cockpit.
Got the plan.
Go ahead.
Baggage going on, is it? Hopefully.
Hi, Captain. Just a quick update to let you know that we've started loading.
Ah, brilliant. Come on, guys. No, you haven't. Oh no, see, alright, okay, yeah, it's the disconnect between self-loading cargo and GSX, of course. That's not going to happen until we start boarding passengers, which is in around about 4 minutes before the passengers board. We'll crack on with what we were sorting out here with the charts. Okay, so I'll start that Mallet 1 D departure. Approach, we don't have to worry about that. So now let's go to Larnaca. Our arrival is Paphos 1C. So we're approaching from the west here. We got 7,000 minimums there because of the sort of hills and mountain ranges around there. So we want to take note of that. Down to 4,000 as we get closer to Larnaca. I think, yeah, we're going to do a go round, so it's 2,100 by the time we get out to Larnaca Bay, which we'll see. That's that one on the approach here. ILS we are doing. Right, it's not really showing the track in there. Oops, that's the bloody joypad thing, whatever they call it. It's gone for a Barney. Yeah, so we just got to make sure by the time we've gone round the bay, this one's quite a low approach, is it 1,500 feet for the ILS capture at LCA. And then we've got about a 5-mile trek in. Let's just check to see what we category C. Let's be not in there, right? So we're going to be 330 feet for our decision height there. Brilliant. Okay. That's all cool. Parking at Larnaca, that's one thing I forgot. The ground charts, let's have a look. Parking stands 8.1, I think, is the new area. Let's check that out. Let's have a look. Yes. So hopefully we should end up at one of these. This is the new terminal. Around here, that's it. This new bay here. We'll star that because we will need that at the other ends. Hopefully we'll come off around about here just before hitting Whiskey Taxiway. Worst case, we'll be coming off at Golf, then on to Charlie. Nice. Right, we've got about a minute to go before the passengers start boarding. Let's now get back to the weights and balances. One thing I've got to check is controls. I'm going to make them linked, the FEs. Control position, auto door simulation, I'm going to leave that off. Don't want incremental thrust handling. We'll go analog on the yes, standby compass. Right, what we got here? Modification VLS, don't want that. Auto TCAS. ESS switching, Navi go round. It's cool, keep that on. Usual callouts. All good. Right, mass and balances. Let's have a look. Right, 6.4. We got 6.5 in. It's close enough. Send that load sheets. Right, well, we're just waiting on self-loading cargo now, and we can get this underway. We've got 25 minutes booked for our departure time, so we should make it. Like I said, we haven't got a full passenger count, so we should be okay, he says. Right, let's put that back. Do upgrade, cancel that, clear that. It's looking good. Oops. Addiction. ZFW.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. We're ready to start boarding. Are we okay to begin?
Yes.
Go for it.
Start boarding whenever you like.
Let's have
Great.
it.
I'll
Load
let the rest of the
aircraft.
crew know and we'll get started as soon as the passengers start arriving. It could be a few minutes yet, though.
Yeah, we're probably going to be a couple of minutes late
Prepare to start boarding.
at this rate, so let's get GSX
Ground to cockpit.
to sync up.
Go ahead.
Request boarding.
Boarding requested. Do you want a board crew?
No, we've already
Hi
got
there.
through.
Just to let you know that we've started fueling the aircraft. We'll let you know as soon as it's completed. Roger.
Right, so hopefully the passengers will start to come out of the building rather than... Oh, there they go. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Right, what we got here? So let's get the exit signs armed. No smoking signs on. We've fueled up,
Ground to cockpit.
so we can get the seatbelt signs on.
Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Fueling has been completed. Roger.
Once we'll get the APU on as well. See if the APU is going to power up. Oh, can hear it ticking. Right, it's the APU doing full tilt, so we can take off the external power. We'll get some APU bleed. Marvellous. Right, so we're set up 4,500. Speed management will can't do again until we're loaded. Hopefully they're going to be pretty quick on this. What we got? 23 on board. $19 minutes. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Move out the way of the APU, that is bloody noisy. Oh, they're bunching up now, that's good. Yeah, they used to come out in dribs and drabs. It used to take ages, but yeah, it seems to have sped that up a bit now, so. Well, that's it. We've been quite efficient today. Nothing to do until we've got that load sheet. So, I mean, I suppose I could use the predicted information from the OFP, but it never matches up, so I'll just wait patiently. So we're in no rush. Like they say in Greek, cigar, cigar. Slowly, slowly. Oh, the baggage guys still at it as well, so yeah, I'm going to wait for the load sheet, because there was a bit of a mix-up with the baggage weight right at the beginning, so I just want to make sure that squares up.
Roger.
Oh, I missed that. Let's see if they've sent us one. Mukdu, Atsu.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, here's the load sheet from ground. I've written the passenger count here, the crew count here, and the total number of souls.
Got it, right, okay.
Yourself. Here.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Okay, call me when you're ready to go and we'll get moving.
No problem.
Okay. Right, let's accept that.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Atsu. Let's come out of there. Oh, these should be independent and they're not. No, it's not going to have it. Okay. EISDMC, ECAM. Let's go back to menu. Oh, there we go. That's better. Right. So if I go receive messages here, then Atsu on here. On page 2. Right, ZFW is 46.5. 46.5 slash. I'm going to put in 30 for now. We can always correct that at the end. And the block planning 6.2, which is good. Performance. Right, well that's where it's going to fly us out here because it's still loading. Oh, 30.6. Right, okay. So we have 48.1, 30.6. Let's do our performance stuff now. Right, today we're runway 34. It's dry. Config is flat 1 plus F. No, we don't want toga today. Anti-ice is off. Packs are going to be on. From the load sheets. think the weather 18 degrees, and right, let's see what our takeoff info is. 17:29. Seven 129 and 129. Transition today is 6,000 feet. Flaps are, whoops, 1 down 0.2, 1 down 0.2. Flex to temp is 68 and 1010. 68 1010. That should be 10/10. Yep. On the thrust reduction. 1010/1010 in the bag. Well, that's most of our performance data done. 1.1, 30.4. Marvellous. Dry at Larnaca. Runway is 22. Let's get the weather. We'll just preliminary do this. Brake. We'll do medium brake. Oh, that's plenty. Look at that. Okay. We probably could do low brake. There you go. That'll bring you. The reason why I'll span it out a bit more is, one, it's a bit easier on the brake pads. Two, around about here anyway, is the exits we want to take off. So that's cool. Flaps, we're not doing full. That brings us even closer. That's cool. We're doing a flap 3.
Please place your large bags into the overhead locker wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of
I don't know.
Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the
on,
enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking.
Marvellous.
Thank you for observing this.
Right, I think the passengers have all done, aren't they? Right, so we can go back to the ground services. Chocks and cones can go away. GPU can go, as we're now on the APU. Nice. Right, boarding's completed this end. Let's go on. Let's see how they're doing in the cabin.
Hi.
How's it going?
How are things going?
Great. Most of the passengers are on board. We're still waiting for a few to come down, but we'll let you know once they're on board.
No problem.
Really? Board seated 28. What's going on outside then? Well, that's why you're waiting, because they've took the stairs away. Oh. I mean, the sooner they get SLC and GSX synced up, the better. We won't have all this faffing around. So how many were outstanding then? So we got 136. Oh, 140. About 7 passengers. Well, if we're going to run late, they're going to make us late. I'm going to have to get that door back open again. services. Just open the one for now. Oh, blimey. One way. Yep, they're getting there slowly. 2 more passengers to go. Okay, 162. Get rid of the stairs. Thank you. Alright, everyone's correct.
Okay, great. You can close the doors whenever you're ready.
They're closed.
Okay, I'll let the crew know and we'll get closed up as soon as we can.
Marvellous. Right. Let's have a look. Intercom, PA system. Welcome aboard. Let's do that. Keeps them happy.
Good evening from the cockpit. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this evening's flight to Larnaca. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit, and once we're airborne, we'll be climbing to our cruise level of 39,000 feet. We're not anticipating any delays, so we hope to be underway very shortly. The cabin crew will start securing the cabin once the aircraft has pushed back from the stand. As we make our way to the departure runway, please make sure you're seated and secured as they make their way around the aircraft. The weather is looking good, so it should be a nice, comfortable climb up to our cruise level. Once we're airborne, there shouldn't be any issue during our climb. It's a pretty straightforward departure out of the airport, so nothing to worry about there. It looks as though the en route winds are in our favour, so there shouldn't be any issue getting to our destination on time. However, we will keep you informed throughout the flight if it changes. The ground crew have finished loading the aircraft, so if you could get yourself seated and secured, we'll be able to get going straight away. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the flight. Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Call me when you require pushback. We're all set, so feel free to get connected and start when ready. Roger.
Sync these up as
Ground
well.
tow is connecting. Roger.
I think we'll wait for the guy to walk out with the old locking pin when he's ready. Oh, here he comes. I think that's him. Have a look. Oh, it's a he, she. Don't want to misgender anyone. Yeah, when you're ready.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Send away. Hello, welcome. How you doing, mate?
Departure checks completed.
There you go. There's the pin in. Well, actually, bang on time. I'm surprised. This one's gone relatively well. It says off the blocks in 5 minutes. Well, we should do it in time. So. Make a change for us. Right, let's reduce that. I don't need that now. That off. Right, pushback truck is in place. Whilst that's doing that, we have engine bleed on. Where's my checks gone? Let's just have a look. Okay, so cockpit prep is complete on there. Signs are on. ADIRs are aligned. We've done the load sheets. FMGS is set. Altimeters, QNH is all set. Or what do we want? We want nose right.
Cabin crew, doors
left.
to automatic, please.
Release parking brakes, please.
1 second. Parking brakes on at the moment. Right, okay, so parking brake off.
Parking brake is off. We're ready to go. Roger.
All entrance clear.
Tow is attached. Steering pin is inserted. Stand by while we start pushback.
Engine to start.
Okay, Captain. We're clear of the stand and you're free to start engines.
Okay, we'll start with engine 1. On here, APU's kept on at the moment. Y electric pump is on. APU bleed on. Ignition starts on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures.
And we'll be ready for the
aircraft.
after start in a few
A
moments.
safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets and brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace. Brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle and 2 at the front of the cabin.
Flight time turned away is, I think it's about 1 hour 50 minutes.
Be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In
Yeah,
emergency, leave all
it's
cabin
further than
doors
you
on.
think it is,
Your seatbelt is fastened.
Corfu to
Adjust it
Cyprus.
and release it.
I thought it was going to be like
It must be fastened
hour and
when the
20 minutes,
seatbelt
something like that. No,
sign
it's
and
about hour
fastened
50 minutes.
Fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Hold in place with the strap and
Good
pull
start on
each
engine
side.
number 1. Let's get number 2 on its way.
If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it
And
on
we're
your
set
head.
flaps to 1.
Pass the tapes around your waist, click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft.
Please set your parking brake.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake is on.
Wait in your conversation
Roger.
for a good engine.
Stand by. Please keep your parking brake on while we monitor engine start up and disconnect the
We have a
turbines.
good engine start.
Roger.
You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, Captain. Looks like a good start up on all engines and tow is disconnected. Nose wheel is free, so you're good to go. We'll get ourselves disconnected now, so have a safe flight. Look out for the pin on the left, and we'll see you next time. Thanks very much for your help. Pin on the left, and we'll see you again soon.
Oh, that's why half of these ain't on. That's one thing I left, and that is not on the checklist, funny enough. Gonna have to think about changing this checklist. No, just the electric pumps, the hydraulic pumps.
Tow track disconnected.
Right, so engines are stabilised. We get rid
Lift is clear.
of
Is clear.
APU bleed and the APU off. The truck is gone, so let's get taxi light on. Get engine selector back to normal. Spoilers automatic. Let's get the flight plan back on that page. Right, we'll just do a quick check of the flight controls. So rudder left, center, rudder right, center, aileron left, center, aileron right, center, elevator up, back, and elevator down. That's looking good. Just check the speed brake positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back. Put that back in automatic again. Also here.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Everyone's seated and
get
secured
that out of
for
the way.
takeoff.
Thanks.
Let me know when we're ready to take off and I'll get the crew seated and secured.
You can take your seats now. We're almost ready.
No problem. All stations, please be seated for
Radar
takeoff.
on. TCAS on. TARA and all. Right, that's it. After check, takeoff there, anti-ice as required. We keep that off. ECAM status is checked. The only blues we've got on there is what we use before we do the takeoffs. Rudder pitch trim should be 0. Yeah, that is. Pitch trim is set. You already set that. Alright, marvellous. Okay, ready to go. Parking brake off. Short run to the threshold here because we literally have to taxi down the runway here at Corfu. There we are, short as that. We're at the threshold. That's the only annoying thing about Corfu is literally it's quite a hike taxiing down the runway as well. Right, so we'll park up here, contact the tower. I've turned the ATC voices off. They do get annoying after a while. They're a novelty at first, but they do get bloody annoying. Right, let's stop here. I'm going to just contact tower now. VFR takeoff. Departure approved. Clear for runway 34. Let's just make sure that. Well, I saw down there that there's nothing on the approach, so nothing on the radar. So cool. Just do our pre-checks. Takeoff configuration checked and green. Auto brake, we'll set that to maximum. All green. Right, flight controls are checked, briefing confirmed, flap check set 1, FMA and takeoff data is checked, transponder set, ECAM memo, takeoff no blue, we've confirmed that there, EFB as required, that's set. Cabin secured for takeoff is confirmed. Engine mode select. Did I put that back? I'm sure I did. Is normal. That's checked. TCAS, TARA, packs as required. Packs are left on. Anti-ice is off. And that's our pre-takeoff checks. Okay, parking brake off. And let's just roll onto the runway. Like I say, it's a bit of a hike down to the other end. Once we do that, we'll get runway lights on, strobes on. So, if our timings are right, we should get to Larnaca just about for sunset. Like I say, I'm doing this sort of real time now, but I've put the time back on the simulator to sort of keep it daylight time, because you know, night flights are okay every now and again, but they can get pretty boring after a while. So I've done this. I've stuck it back a few hours. There we go. Can you enjoy our views as we taxi down to the end at 3-4. On the left here is that famous hotel right at the end of the runway, where you can literally sit on the terrace up there with a beer, nice cool beer, and just watch life at the airport. And in the summer, obviously, it's very busy. So, yeah, if you're a plane spotter, this hotel coming up on the left is the ideal place to stay. As you can see by the windsock, winds are very light. I think they're less than 2 knots when we checked. And literally right at the end of this runway is out into the sea. Is it the Ionian Sea? I think they call it the Ionian Sea, don't they? Yeah. There's the hotel. Where's the old balcony? It's just here where my mouse is, and there's a lovely terrace balcony up there with a nice bar. Perfect. Certainly no need to take your binoculars up there. You just see everything here. Little marina down there as well. You can just see the tops of the sails, but there's that balcony with the umbrellas on up there. If you ever do go Corfu, that's the ideal spot for proper plane spotting with a beer and a packet of crisps if you're lucky. Right, tight turn here, so we might have to give the left engine a bit of welly just to help us round. If not, I'm trying to roll it at the moment. Yeah, a little bit of left thrust. Yeah, helping hands. Right, of course, quite a steep climb out. We've got that mountain range directly in front of us. Let's get engines throttled up to 50%, stick forward slightly at 50%. Engine stable, flex, SRS speed active. Knots, stick back, and V1, V2, rotates.
Positive rate, gear up.
So gear up. Goodbye, Corfu. Okay, throttles back to climb. Bit of a speedboat action going on down there as well. Lovely. Right, I can get the flaps up.
Crew, you're free to move around the cabin.
Right, this is quite a steep turn here. It's going to be interesting to see how it's going to carry this out. It's good to see that it changed our ascent angle to avoid the mountain range down there somewhere. But I'm interested to see how it's going to handle this. We've got speed restriction here down to 210 knots. What I might do, let's just have a look. Shall we? Could probably cut a lot of this out. If we do direct to Keck, or is it Malid? Zoom out and have a look, double check first. Yeah, we'll do a direct to Keck. Direct, insert. That gives us just a bit more of a gentler turn, as you can see, compared to what we had. Because what it gave us was crazy. This is a bit more manageable, so we should get some good views down here. There you go, we're just over the western edge, the central western edge of Corfu. It's very cliffy around here. There's a hotel. We stayed in a hotel just a little bit north from here. I think right at the bottom of a cliff, a windy road going down to it. So we are literally going right back on ourselves. We'll be passing the airfield and then on the southeasterly across the western edge of Greece. And then we've got a lovely route all across the Greek islands down to Rhodes. And shortly taking descent after that, after we get to Rhodes. It's all downhill after that. There you go. I wasn't comfortable with that turn, Simbrief sort of plotted. So that's just made it a little bit more gentler. We should be past the speed restrictions going up to 230 knots when we do get the Keck, and that's as we pass the airfield again. So the airfield is round about where I am with the mouse at the moment, so we'll be flying over that and then taking a right turn. Of course, in front of us, is that part of, not Serbia, that's Albania. You can get a boat trip from down here across to a beach on the other side where they do barbecues. It's madness, it really is, and the booze is flowing on the boat. Not that I've been on it. There's the airfield. Big old cruise ship down there or something, is it? Or is that an island? I can't remember. No, it's a boat. And there's our right turn. And there we go. That's the speed restriction done. Full beans. Or near enough. Great little coastline down here. Loads of hotels and bars and things like that as you head south. South being sort of the party end of the island, I suppose. Which is down here. Okay, so that's our restrictions done. We're going to set to go all the way up to 39,000 feet. Not 49. No, we're not doing that. The aircraft won't like that. Right, 39,000 feet. We'll set that into managed. That's it, that's all our noise abatement nonsense done. Can make as much noise as we want now. Sun's already low, so it could be, well, I don't know, it could be an evening arrival. Time we get to Larnaca, which is probably now, where are we? Let's say 8:45, something like that, UK time. So this is the south end of Corfu, which I've said is the party end of the island, where all the youngsters like to go. All us old farts end up wind up the opposite end of the island in the north. Well, and having said that, you know, even in the north there's some good bars and joints up there where old fogies like us can go as well. Quite lively, so. Just parting there, there's the Albanian part of the coast. And a little bit further down is immediately into the Greek part. So that bay I was talking about, where you end up on a beach somewhere where they set these barbecues up, is around here. Right, let's see our progress. Right, we've just passed 10,000, so we can get the focus lights off. Whoops, taxi light off. That can go off. Get the seatbelt signs off. So you can go standard on the barometer.
The captain turned off, felt fine, so you are now free to move around the cabin. However, for your safety, we do recommend that you remain seated with your belt fastened at all times during the flight. Thank you.
There you go, it's a mountain range that sort of separates Albania to Greece. I'm trying to think of the other islands that we'll be coming up on directly in front of us. Oh God, what's that called? Just down here, like Zakynthos or something is just here. Another popular holiday destination. Zakynthos, I think they pronounce it, something like that. Right, just get some lighting sorted out, so I ain't farting around with it. When it does start to get a little bit darker, that on. Auto speed brake come off. Right, so how are we doing? Let's have a look. So our top of descent is in around about 65 miles away. You know, with the cost index we got, what we're climbing at 2,000 feet a minute. Fuel at the moment, we've burned off around about a ton just on that takeoff. That's where we are now, so we're down to 5.1 tons of fuel, which is enough. It bloody wants to be. Cool. Right, it's a bit warm in the cabin, so we can turn that down for a little bit. Put these around about 10, 11 o'clock. And that cabin temperature should start going down. He says, if it's all working properly. That much happening. Oh, hold up. Is the bleed still on? No. Oh, there we go. We're dropping a degree. Cool. Right. Whilst we're here, we'll check out the weather for Larnaca. Here we did see on the weather charts before we done this, there is some sort of weather moving in from the east to Larnaca. Okay, at the moment 1014, what is it, it's 22 degrees this afternoon in Cyprus. Winds are very light, 4 knots from 240. Whoops, there, that is updated. Let's have a look. A few clouds at 3,000, becoming, what are we, 3,007, 310. Winds are very good, but increasing a little bit later to 6 knots, so there's nothing really to worry about. That's the figure there we're concerned about. Visibility and all that, 9999. But we'll check that once again when we get there. What's it like in Paphos? Let's have a look. Temperature gone. It's already staring me right in the face. Where's the temperatures for Paphos? I can't see it. 218 Zulu, 2 knots, 999, scattered clouds. 280, 11 knots. All it is slightly windier at Paphos. Oh, that's strange. Oh, we're looking at the TAF, sorry. Look at the METAR data. There we go, 22. Yeah, okay. Put that on there for now. See how we're doing. There we go, the mountain ranges. There's another aircraft, a few thousand feet just above us, going right over our heads. What I'm going to do in a minute is grab myself a coffee. Got to be done. See if we can catch him passing over our head. looks like, what are they doing? Movie service. Right, 8 minutes and the drinks will be served. Happy days. About 8,000 feet to go. What's that? 40 odd miles. As you can see, our ascent rate has dropped by about 800 foot a minute to 1,200 feet. That's purely part of the fuel saving for the cost index. Let's put it on here. What's this? Cruise altitude. Cruise. Flight above max flight level. Well, let's go to program. Let's see what's going on here. Optimal, it's saying is 370. Right, okay, and that's based on our weights. So for now, oops, we'll punch that in. 370. That's brought it down to about 30 odd miles. God knows why it's put our cruise level at 390. Are you sure? 390. See if we can. There you go. Right, that's it. That's why it was alarming at us. I'm saying no, we can't do 49,000 feet. Not in this aircraft. It's not a B1. Yeah, at the moment it's saying if we want to fly optimal, we'll go to 370, which is what we're going to do. I'll just whack that in on there. Okay, that's cool. What I'm going to do is get up the OFP. Just do a cross-reference on our fuel, just to make sure we haven't burned more than we should have. Right, so let's find out where we are. Maled, so we should be around about here somewhere. Is that saying our so our 0.70. Alright, so here we should have 4.2 tons roughly. Oh, we got 4.5, so yeah, we're doing fine. We'll just have to be a little bit conservative and follow what it's advising us is the optimal maximum flight level. I might keep it 370, we'll see. So at our top of climb, we should have at least 4.2 tons. So it's a little bit bumpy up here as we go over the mountain ranges. Just check out, just see what the wind is doing. Wow, we've got a tailwind, which is going to help us get, that's going to save us some fuel. 59 knots, up to 60 knots. Cool, and what's our fuel burn? Look. Oh well. Oh, that does a few favours. Right, so just in the distance there, over the tip here, I think, let's have a look, over there is Athens, so we'll get a good flight to the south of that. Yeah, it's not too bad yet. If it gets any more bumpier than this, we'll whack the old seatbelt signs on again. Just about to reach the top of our climb at the moment at 37,000 feet. Now that we're near there and we've burnt some fuel off, let's have a look what it says here. Yeah, optimum is still 370. Me, it looks like it's getting a bit bumpier out there. Had a bit of wind flex then. Hopefully that'll settle down as we move away from this mountain range.
We are about to serve our evening meal, as well as items from the snack menu. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisle. Thank you.
Well, looks like the cabin crew's serving up drinks. That's a good cue for me. I'm just going to nip off for a couple of minutes and I'm going to grab myself a coffee. I'll see you in a sec. Back in a sec.
Good evening once again from the cockpit. I hope you're enjoying the flight so far. We've reached our cruising flight level. We're making good progress towards our destination and expect to arrive on time as planned. I'll leave you now in the capable hands of our fantastic flight crew, and you'll hear from me again when we're about to start our descent. Thank you.
better. Got me coffee. All happy. Just scoffed some biscuits as well, just to top the evening off. Why not? Right, so just over half an hour, and we will probably start making a gradual descent as we hit roads. Should take us around about 30-40 minutes from here. We'll check out where we are in a minute. So right in the distance there is Athens, and is it Makinos, the sort of roundy island there. Loads of Greek islands across this stretch of the water, as you'll see. And then to the south of us, right in the distance there, is, oh god, was it Crete? Not the little island just going under the wing, the big island right there in the distance, sort of about 12 o'clock. So we check the charts out. We'll have a look into Navi graph. You can see where that's going to work. We're just about halfway. Just come up to the halfway mark. Sort of nettest is the halfway mark. So we're not doing too bad on time. That tailwind, I think, is sorting us out a little bit. What's that? Is that Milos? I think it's Milos, the island that we're just about to fly directly over. Oh, I can never remember the names of these places. Oh, no, let's have a look. Let's try that. Reset it. You can see Crete down here right at the bottom that we could see right in the distance. So we're just past Milos. We're coming up to Netis, which, if all's good, we should have at least 3.4 tons, and we've got 3.8. They're getting more efficient. I think we gained a 200 kilograms there. Thanks to this tailwind, this 53 knot wind that's blowing us up behind. Ooh. Just as we passing over the halfway mark, might as well get the destination data in now, just to see how rapidly the weather conditions in Cyprus are changing as that weather front seems to be moving in there. Right, so let's go back to our METAR data. FCR, we'll refresh it. Right, so 1014 is the QNH. 1014. Temperature at the moment 22 degrees. So that's nice. Far better than what it is here at the UK at the moment. Pretty miserable. We have winds 260 at 4 knots. Landing configuration will be flaps 3, config 3. What do we want? We want our decision height. So for that, we're going to have to go to our charts. Larnaca. Whoops. And the approach, I think I started, didn't I? 22 was 330. We'll see how that's changed between now and then. I'm just going to check out the chart one more time, update it. Just take you back to that page so you can see the old weather charts. The infrared first. Yeah, that cloud is now near enough moving across the whole island, so weather radar. Well, it's not too bad rain-wise. A few showers about. Mainly up here to the northeast. Over sort of southern Turkey. Let's whack that off. Well, it looks like that band, that thick band, has moved more to the east, so that's good news. Good news. Shouldn't be too bad. Bit of cloud down at 3,000, I think, and 3,500. So towering cumulus, I think they called it. Right, let's get back into the sim. That side. It's all happening this side. Okay, so directly in front of us we've got the coastline of Turkey. Not too sure what this island is here. I thought it was Rhodes at first, but I'm sure Rhodes, it's one of the last islands before a little stretch out to the sea down to Cyprus. I'm sure Rhodes is here. This island, or maybe, no, that is Rhodes, yeah, definitely. Not sure what this is. Sure we can look it up.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Would you like some food?
Yes, please. A bar of chocolate would be nice. Or even two.
Of course. I'll go and get it for you now. Just give me a few minutes.
Captain always likes his food. What have we done? Right, Rhodes. Yeah, that looks like... how could I mistake it? That's Cos down there. Cos, that little island there is... is that Simi? No. Let's have a look. What's that? That's Tilos. Yeah, Simi is here. And we'll be taking a turn just over this sort of, what would that be? Eastern tip of Rhodes, which is this big island here. So... No, that's Simi. So this island we're just about to pass over here. Yeah, that's Tilos. And that's Korion, that small island, it's like a volcanic island, that. Holy hell. But I think, yeah, we'll be turning sort of directly over Rhodes.
So you can grab it whenever you're available.
Thanks.
No problem.
Just on a live weather update of Larnaca. You can see conditions here. It's all VFR at the moment. 4 knots of wind from the west. Visibility is great, 10 kilometres or more. And according to this, there's no clouds. Now that's conflicting to the Meta report. Getting from Simbrief and the Sim. Not I'm going to complain if it's nice and clear. Better views as we make our approach. Right, so I'm just going to do a fuel check again. Da-da-da. Look, so we are... Varnes 2.9 tons we should have, and we have 3.2. Okay, that's cool. Pretty good. RDS 2.8. So, flight status at the moment, we're on time. It's saying that we're planned, as a planned arrival time of 9:15 Zulu, which is just over an hour. We might actually top that, seeing that we've had that headwind. I think from here we're about 40 minutes, so yeah, we'll see how that one goes. We're going to be taking a turn to the right soon, which puts us directly back into that tailwind, which will be nice. Well, I hope it does. Let's have a look, see if it's... yeah, it will do. Right, it's not so aggressive here. It's calmed down a bit by about 10-15 knots, down to 43 knot tailwind. Like I say, every little helps. This is the island of Rhodes directly below us now. Like I say, we get to the tip of the island and we'll sort of the northerly tip of the island, and we'll be taking a right turn direct down to Cyprus. Okay, let's zoom this right out, just give us an idea how far we are. Oh, Dansny, I know, is probably the last turn before we hit Paphos, which it is. Still 240 miles, so our descent, what are we at, 39 now, so yeah, once we get past Dansny, we'll just do a gentle descent down to 13,000 feet by the time we hit Paphos. We'll do that manually. We'll do a vertical manual descent. Cool. And then we just got to watch this little mountain range after Paphos. I think the minimums there, 7,000 feet. We'll go down from, yeah, we'll probably do 13,000 down to 7,000 until we hit Larnaca, and then we're doing that funny teardrop approach into Larnaca over Larnaca Bay, which should make for some nice viewing if the weather's nice and clear like it says it is. Which weather report to believe, I don't know, but I guess we're soon going to find out, aren't we? Coast of Turkey there, off to our port side. We're just leaving the island of Rhodes on the starboard side. And there's the coast of Turkey, southern coast of Turkey just there. Cyprus, well, as I say, we're about 200 miles away from it now, so not too long. think right on 12 o'clock you can just about make out what would be the mountain range, Troodos mountain range on Cyprus, right there in the distance. So not too far now, about another 60-70 miles, and we'll start descending. Like I say, we do a gentle descent down towards the Paphos waypoints, which you want to head down to about 13,000 for that. So, yep, on our last leg, literally at the moment. Right, so I've just started a gentle descent for now. As we're going to take our turn, draw our leg down to Paphos, which will be at 13,000 feet. We're going to go for 1,000 feet in a minute. Right, so our indicator there says that will take us past Paphos, so we've probably got to do a bit more than that. There we go. 14, let's go 18. Right, so there you go. 1,800 foot a minute. Indicated by that blue arrow there,
again from the cockpit.
Means that we should be at the right height.
We've begun our descent. We should be arriving in around 20 minutes depending on local air traffic, and I will shortly be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival. Once that happens, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated and you will be required to stay seated and secured until after landing. If you need to visit the toilet, it may be worth making your way towards one now. For now though, I will wish you a very good evening once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while once we've landed.
Hello Kevin, how you doing mate? Hope you're well. I'm not too bad mate. Yeah, I hope you're all good and well. As you can see, well, you've joined us in time really. We're just about to start our descent down to sunny Cyprus, which is a hell of a lot warmer than what it is here at the moment, I tell you. Let's have a look. What is the weather like here? Let's have a look. I know I've had to put the heating on a bit. Oh, it's not too bad tonight. It's a bit warmer than last night. It's 10 degrees at the moment where I am, so... But windy and rain. Oh, cut myself off then. Windy and rainy. Well, looks like we're going to be just in time for a nice sunset approach into Larnaca, probably, yeah, sort of evening-ish time. Twilight. To the Twilight Zone. Right, just make sure my blue marker is still there. That's all good. "92 miles from Paphos. We are landing at Larnaca. Paphos is just a VOR I've selected there just to give us an idea of our descent rate. As you can see, I think our first weather report from the flight sim is quite accurate. It looks like there's a lot of cloud cover there, as predicted. I'll go back to the Meta website online, metataf.com, whatever it's called. Let's just pay a visit back to that website. Let's refresh it. See here, it says there's no cloud cover. So this used to be pretty accurate. It's saying it's clear, but as we can see here in front of us, it's not. It's looks like there's quite a bit of cloud cover there, to be honest. Right, so about 70 miles, 75 miles away. As this seems to be the most accurate weather one here, we'll give it one last check. What my flights? LCS8 Metal. Let's refresh that. Okay, so we're down to 21 degrees. Still 1014, 240 at 2 knots, so the wind's dropping slightly. 0/2. Cool, that should do us. that sun is going down. One thing you do realise in this part of the world, close to the equator, is that sun drops pretty rapidly. It's like, you know, in the evenings, if you've spent any time sort of late summer in Cyprus, certainly this time of year, it's like someone switches a bloody light bulb off. It just goes pitch black pretty quickly in down this part of the Mediterranean. Mind you, I don't like these bloody early nights here. Really don't. Bloody hell, I hate winter. I really do. Get up, it's dark. Go to work, it's dark. Come home, it's dark. Not good. Right, so that's sort of bang on the nose there. We've still got that good old tailwind, which is helping us. We're doing 1900 foot, see if that brings us just before we get to Paphos VOR. Yeah, pretty much after that we're down to 7,000 foot. That 7,000 foot restriction there due to a little bit of a mountain range where we're flying over along the south coast. Happy days, and there's the coast of northern Cyprus. We're heading directly to an area called Polis, or Police. Well, it's not quite Police. Polis, I think it's called Polis. And then direct down to Paphos. There's a little bit of cloud around. It's nothing too serious. It just looked thicker further back, didn't it? It's as predicted. It said broken clouds around about 3,500 feet, but it did say towering cumulus cloud. But no chance of any icing, with temperatures like they've got at the moment, 22, 21 degrees. Whoops. So there we go. Sort of the northwest tip of Cyprus there, looking at the Turkish side, and then directly in front of us, just there in the distance, you'll just make out the coastline of Paphos. We'll be flying directly over the airfield, down towards Limassol, and then taking a left turn along the southern coast. Nice pink fluffy clouds as the sun is making its way down. Madness, I'm getting dizzy doing this with the bloody views here. There you go, beautiful sunset. I think we pretty much know what we're doing on the approach side now. It's pretty simple, it's just a teardrop approach in over Larnaca Bay here. I'll just keep the ground charts up for Larnaca. There's the ground charts there, right, okay. So we'll find out where our parking stand is. This is the new terminal up here. Yeah, hopefully we'll get one of the jetways on this orbital part of the area here, so let's see how we go with that. Is that right? Let's have a look. What's this one's here? This is Apon 2. That's the old part of the airport. I'll just keep that page up for now. Okay, right. Let's reduce that down. Go down 2,000 feet a minute. There's plenty of time then to get down to 7,000 feet. Well, we can see the airfield lights of Paphos flashing away there in the distance. That is Paphos. Polius is here. It's down here, this little bit of coastline, and then it sort of goes into northern Cyprus. Troodos Mountains over there in the distance. Beautiful, beautiful. God, makes me want to be there now. Hello, mate. Yes, yeah, I did respond. You were away making your dinner, was you? Nice one. Are you on a trip? Are you on a trip somewhere, Kevin? Lovely. Okay, so we're just about to hit, well, not literally hit Paphos, but fly over the top of it. There's the airfield just coming up in front of us there. You can see the runway lights, the old strobes going down there. Once we get past Paphos, I do believe we are taking a turn. Yeah, turn to the left any moment now, to be honest. I'll set us up. Go down to 11,000, which is our next thing. I'll put that in managed, actually. 11,000. It will sort that out automatically for us. No speed restrictions as yet. There's the airfield, Paphos. Just around about here, you got Aphrodite Rock and all that. You know, if you swim around it, was it 7 times? Become more fertile, as legend has it. Good old Paphos. There you go. Paphos, sort of town centre. City centre, I suppose it's classed as a city there, isn't it? And the Troodos Mountains right in the background there, we're just sort of coming into view. Right, so we should be heading down to 11,000 feet with any luck. Cool, turn the VOR off now. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I had one on ADF, but it doesn't matter. They were both tuned to the same one anyway. Right, we're just heading down to 11,000 feet. There's a bit of a windmill farm down there. Looks like Teletubby land, doesn't it? The windmills. Limassol is sort of this direction, and that peninsula there is Akrotiri, where we're hidden by that clouds, but that's Royal Air Force Akrotiri on that peninsula, and a bit of a salt lake right in the middle there. Okay, so we're heading down to 11,000. Next it's 7, so I'll just get that ready. I'm just tuning to Larnaca Tower now. They make a request for
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin
full-stop
for
landing.
arrival.
Right, so we are landing 2-2, wind 262 at 4, so that hasn't changed. That's cool. So we've got our permissions. Got the ILS ready, set down here, the localizer.
Please ensure your cabin bag is
Now we're down to 7,000 feet.
your tray table must be sprayed on left hand and window down.
So it's time. What's our height now? Oh, 11,000. We've got a little bit yet. Let's have a quick look outside.
Or magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
Yeah, just a few wisps of cumulus around us. Oh, time that perfect with the nice old sunset. Noise. Right, so we don't have to panic here really, because you get plenty of time to sort things out. Just get the Larnaca Bay with that teardrop for landing. Oh, you got a nice little caravan up in Fife. Nice one. It's nice to get away, isn't it? And have a little escape. Paphos to Glasgow is probably around about 4 to 4.5 hours, something like that. It is quite a hike. Right, passing 10,000 feet, so we'll get some landing lights ready. That's cool. We're going to get seatbelt signs on. There's Trudos. And there you go, there's that peninsula, Royal Air Force Akrotiri, right over there. You might be just able to make out the air. No, not really, you can't really see the airfield. That is sort of here. Yeah, that is the airfield there, that blob. This is Limassol city centre, Limassol port and harbour down here. Marvellous. Right, so we'll, as it's an evening flight in, we'll just dim the cabin lights so we can actually see more with the bloody lights off as well. Better views. Oh, you got it on your Xbox. Oh, nice one. Cool. That's just like, to me, it's like a getaway in itself when you fly this flight simulator. Just makes me forget all the crap weather we've got here at the moment. Oh, we had a bit of a glitch there. Probably because I ain't been here for so long, and I did cache the scenery, so it's just probably sorting itself out. I haven't done a flight to Cyprus for a while. Right, so 6,000 feet next. Oh, yeah, that's one thing we need to do. What are we? We're 2997 on the old barometer. 29. Sorry, was that 90? Yeah, 97. Get that right. That really will mess us up. Seeing that we're doing a radio altimeter approach. 2997. That should have sorted. Did it do this side as well? Yeah. Okay. 23 miles from Larnaca. So not too far now, as I've radioed into, well, there it is, directly in front of us, in the distance there. There's the salt lake of Larnaca there, so the airfield's round about here, I do believe. And that's the bay we're going to be doing the teardrop approach in. That's sort of Roccolini. You've got the Decalia power station and army base at this end of the bay. So yes, it's all happening. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to set this down to 4,000. As it's in manage mode, it should cope with it. Just make sure that's there in blue, correct. Radio altimeter, we've got our minimums 330 feet. Nice gentle descent. That's what I wanted. 500 feet minutes. The airfield should be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, just there. I think it's playing catch up with the scenery. There's the old motorway. Goes directly between Larnaca and Limassol.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured for landing.
Thanks a lot.
No problem. Let me know when you're seated.
Motorway straight up to
You can take your seat
Nicosia.
now. We're almost ready.
No problem. All stations, please be seated.
I think I'm going to a wing view landing we'll have today. We'll have a nice wing view landing so we can soak up the
Time flight. For safety purposes, I have dimmed the cabin lights ready.
soak up the approach. Why not?
This is completely normal procedure, and we will return back on once we arrive from the ground. Thank you.
Right, so here we are, Larnaca. Oh wow, they've expanded the wind farm out here as well. That wasn't there before. Well, it was, but it was much smaller. As you can see, airfield here. Obviously, we're going to be flying directly above it, sort of out on this pattern, and then around the bay, and then in onto runway 22. Right, let's see how we're doing. 7.4 miles. Let's just reduce that. Oh, wait a minute. What does it want us at? 4,500 down to 1,500. Yeah, quite a low approach on this one. Oh, well, to intercept the glide slope it is. It's only 1,500 feet. But there you go. Right, we might have to do a bit of manual intervention here because, as you can see, it's going to bring us down to 4,000, but not where we want it to. So I'm going to increase that to about 800 feet a minute. Oh, that brings us near enough spot on then. That's cool. Welcome to sunny, well, not so sunny at the moment, the sun's going down, but welcome to Larnaca. Here you guys, little marina in Larnaca there. All lit up nicely. Nice. Oh god, I could do with a beer down there. Really good. Right, let's set up for landing. We'll put the speed brakes in automatic. Let's do our approach. Decision height is set. Engine mode select is as required. EFB is set with the airport information on. Cabin secure for landing. Auto thrust speeds on at the moment. Go around is set blue. ECAM memo landing for no blue. Well, we've got all greens at the moment, so we're good there. Okay, so that's our landing checks done. Let's get the localizer ready. I've just got to remember to put it back into managed. Simbrief does like these ridiculous steep turns. It's crazy. Right, I'm going to give us plenty of time. I'm going to do 1100 foot a minute. Get us down a bit quicker because we've got a bit of a drop on this turn down to 1500 feet. So it's our speed at the moment. Right, because we've got that turn coming up, I'm going to put us in approach phase. That should drop our speed for us, which it does. I believe right over there is it Larnaca, I think, right in the distance. Right, now we want to be down to 1500 feet. Oops, not 100. Yeah, sorry, that confused it. 1500. Right, speeds 200 knots, we go flaps 1. Right, as we go into this turn here, we'll get some approach lights on. Making that turn any moment now. It's near enough taking us out to Larnaca, which is just here. There we go. Right, 15 miles. There's a steep turn. Really, it needed a bit of manual intervention, but there you go. It just took us out a bit further, that's all. Not to worry, I'm not going to panic over it. Right, there we go. Back towards Larnaca Bay, and yeah, near enough straight in. Right, enter left traffic 22, which we've done. Get the approach on there. So that's definitely managed. Okay, now we'll go flaps 2. 11 miles to go. And, well, this pillar's right in the way, but the airport is right the other side of the bay. We'll turn into it very shortly, so you get a good view. Might get a view out of the... no, not quite. Right, so checks in here, landing lights are on, ground spoilers on, seatbelts on, no smoking. And yes, we have a lock on the glide slope, obviously. Dual free. I know what I nearly forgot. Let's keep that locked into flap free up there, otherwise we get it screaming at us. Terrain. Alright, here we go. So, can we say, yeah, we can see the runway there, just in the distance. Right, so we captured the glide slope and the local alert is locked. A little bit high at the moment, but that will sort itself out. We're 6 miles out, so it's time to get the old gear down and into flap 3. Right, so we've got a blue on the go around. Should we need a go around? Things okay. Winds are calm. 6 knots at the moment. If I say it predicts, was it 4 knots on the ground level? So we should be fine. Should be a lovely gentle descent. I'll give you the wing view, and you can check out Larnaca, which is going to be on our starboard side right now as we pass the marina, I do believe. the auto brake was a little bit aggressive there, but it got us near to the taxiway anyway. We're down. Right, so speed brakes up, flaps up.
Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure that
Cabin crew, disarm the doors, please.
check in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your self-loading cargo check. For the latest news, promotions, flight and destination information, check out our official Facebook page, Twitter, or the official self-loading cargo app. Thank you.
Right, folks, welcome to Larnaca. Remember to start the APU, I think. Right, we'll just stop here, we'll get set up. We don't need that one on, turn that off, fans off, strobes off. Right there, let's find out where we're going to park. Taxi to gates, gate 48, so acknowledge clearance. I need to zoom into that one. Let's have a look. 48. Right, so are we going to an actual gate? I don't think we are. Well, oh, it's here. 48A. This is what GSX says. Gate 25. 45. 48 small. We might. Okay, so we're going Echo Whiskey Lima. Echo Whiskey, right, okay. Yeah, the signage isn't very good on here. Maybe I should have took the follow me car, but never mind. I'm sure it's just up here. Is it this one? Let's have a look. So it's a little bit away from the terminal by the looks of it. There. Right, round to the left. Go Whiskey Lima, was it? Let's have a look. Just the signs are very small here. Tiny. Right, let's just get our bearings here. It's round to the right according to this. It can't be here, for God's sake. Let's have a look. I think it is. What are these here? 47A. 40, we've gone past it. That's why I kept to this side. I thought we'd gone past it. Oh dear, it was all going too smooth, wasn't it? It's that one right on the end. Let's follow this round here. See, if in doubt, get the follow me car. I thought I had that one sewn up. Right, so it should be right on the corner here. This one. 48s, there we go. Right, let's turn the taxi light off so we don't blind them. We were standing there, the old marshal are thinking, where the hell are you going? Marvellous. Right, okay. Parking brake on is set. We got that off, APU. Oops. Oh, we're going to have to wait for the APU to come up. Auto flight out. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, press the button but didn't press start. APU, where are you? There. Well, that'll soon ramp up. Lights are off. That's off. Oh, beacon's off. Clear that. Back to there. We're just waiting on the APU now. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I knew I forgot something. That was all the confusion with the parking spot. Right, it's available. Great. Right, okay, let's cut the engines. Seatbelt sign is already off.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead.
Right, let's get these deboarded.
Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please.
The boarding
Microphone
requested.
check is 5 out of 5.
Okay.
Roger. Okay, Captain. Ground power is available. Stand by. We'll start getting you offloaded in a couple of minutes.
Right, the old...
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. Please open the doors when ready. You're clear to begin deboarding.
Marvellous.
Roger.
Fuel pumps off.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to wish you a safe onward journey and hope you enjoyed your flight today. Thanks for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, your portable electronic devices must not be used until you are inside the airport. When disembarking, please take care and hold onto the handrails while walking down the stairs. Please ensure that you supervise your children and for your own safety do not walk underneath the wing.
Ground power's available now.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Right, so APU off. See what's going on outside. Okay, there we go. That's us done here for another flight. One day we'll make sure it all goes smooth. He says. Right, guys, thanks for joining us. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great week. And Tony, enjoy yourself at your caravan, mate. Have a good one. Tony, sorry, Kevin. The reason why I keep calling you Tony is because I knew a Tony Doherty. Sorry, Kevin, about that. Anyway, have a good week, mate. Have a good one.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do. Catering vehicles are on their way. Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do. Use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.